how you run an offense.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So, on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Jermichael Green, Tobias Harris out there with Furkan Korkmaz. Then it's Max.
76ers substitution.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. With the 7-footer. That one off the back iron and out. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's MP. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Hey, remember I left off on this?
76ers making a change here.
I really don't fuck shit up like this. Nah, you're tough.
Real good, MP, and C-Webb is a superstar big man who can play power forward or center. It's interesting to compare the talents of Anthony Davis with a great like Tim Duncan.
That's tough with both of them. Elite two-way talents, and both of them will go down as all-time greats.
Free throw line jumper. Embiid can't hit.
You expect him to make those, but he's got to do more to get ahead in his face next time.
Pass to MP. He shoots. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost him next time if he's not.
And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers.
It's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is. Being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players. It's inspiring, like I said.
My God.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Lakers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Greg.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
Yeah, this is a nice victory.
Take a hit. Or take a hit type. Y'all heard that Kodak Black went into the pen yesterday for having some oxy something pills. That's crazy, huh? Fucking Kodak Savage. Then on the story he's like, look this is what the homie look, listen what he posted on his story.
Broward Sheriff's deputies arrest a man who they say has Broward Sheriff's deputies arrest a man who they say has more pussy than he can handle. I'm Catholic.
Fucking Kodak. That motherfucker
funny.
He said.
It's win number 14 of the year.
And they meet just twice. So taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Fires from the corner.
Nah, he didn't.
And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Here's Harris.
Come on,
Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
With broad shoulders and a solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
Here's MP. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Shake Milton.
hard. This song is gonna be hard to watch.
Free throw good. MP. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Springer.
Come on, bro.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Oh. What? Oh, this song go hard. You gonna get 30.
Congratulations once again to all of our 2K TV award winners. Man, what an amazing season this was.
It definitely has been an amazing season, and I just want to say we are so glad to have Chris LD2K Manning back.
Happy to be back. Thanks, Alexis, and thanks to all of you for making this 2K community diverse, fun, and competitive. Hey, let's run it back in 2K23.
That's right, we're wrapping up the season, but we'll be checking back in over
Hey, y'all ready for 2K23? Yo,
We'll
dig.
be returning in NBA 2K23. Until then, here's a look at the best moments of this season. Enjoy. Welcome to NBA 2K22 and an all-new season of 2K TV. I want to be on 2K TV, right? You're on 2K TV right now.
Finally, I'm on an episode. I've seen Jordan on episodes. I've seen other. I'm here. Yes.
We're so happy to have you here. Is there anything about your appearance that they need to get right in the game?
For sure the smile. For sure.
Wizards District Gaming, welcome to 2K TV and congratulations on a 2K League championship. Not just one, but two. Yes, we can. Everybody say it.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
I really am just like a player.
They all wanted to fuck. No
You
cap.
pick your team, I pick my team.
Only reason they
Let's
said that.
just duke it out. 3-minute quarters, stamina off, fatigue off, Hall of Fame difficulty with the 2K camera view at a height of 7 and a zoom of 5.
Wow, that's specific.
If y'all want to play like 24K, that's how you guys do it.
I love that.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball. DA, it's...
Well, playing in Los Angeles presents unique challenges. Lakers' great magic.
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with Gobert, and it's Hart in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, and they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Cartwright is out there with MP. Now, here's Hart. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Haven't seen the
And
game.
an early swat like that can really set the tone.
No
now
more.
the shooters will be feeling
I ain't the
his
same
presence.
no more. Mitchell. Last year was last year. Mitchell. It's a whole new year. Mitchell. I'm not sure if you understand this. Mitchell. It's crazy now, Mitchell. All right, let's get this. Mitchell's gonna make it. Mitchell, come on, Mitchell.
Just 5 to shoot. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. MP outside. Kept alive. And it's Davis missing. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Mitchell with it. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. He doesn't hit that one.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. MP passes to Carter. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
I'm sorry. I did that on purpose. Nah. I'm tripping for it. Haven't even made a score yet. The fuck? Where?
For Utah, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Releases from 15. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Conley.
When you think floor scorer, one of the guys that comes to mind, as young as he is, Donovan Mitchell.
Westbrook passes to MP. And the shot goes down.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Trailblazers.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it's Westbrook missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Bogdanovich. And he recovers it. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Well, there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovich. What a knockdown shot.
Westbrook double team. MP outside. Knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
I'm tripping, bro. I got some other shit in my head right now. I'm focused, bro.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now, here's Mitchell. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Conley with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Westbrook passes to MP. Will it go? Stolen by Conley.
I'm tripping for real. I'm out of D.
Mitchell in the corner. Takes the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
They took me out because I saw
substitution.
Bro, I'm losing bad.
Utah with the ball. Pascal finds Conley. Back to Pascal. Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by MP. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Conley. Eric Pascal out there with Tom. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Clarkson in at the 2-guard spot. Gasol passes to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got his 3rd assist on the night.
There is such incredible awareness and feel for the game. Marc Gasol, such a good passer.
Conley kicks to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley dishes to Clarkson. Releases. Another miss by Utah. Lakers trail by 11. On the wing, MP. Over by Conley. Dedmon passes to MP. And the officials called for a 3-second violation.
Yeah, I knew
it. Blading error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And it's LeBron in for Doomboy. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for the Jazz. Bogdanovich comes in for Clarkson. Davis against Gobert. MP outside. Off target from three-point range. Utah leading by 11. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
MP, that's for 2. Utah with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
I know.
Conley left side. And he uses the glass on the lane. Conley's got 5.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Bogdanovich against James. The drive by MP. Yes, that goes in. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Conley against McConnell. Conley kicks to Hart. Conley feeling it out, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. That one rolling around and rims out. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Philadelphia. Now, here's MP. Defense is right there. Passes to McConnell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you happy.
So it's the Utah Jazz. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, and they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. MP is out there with Kurt Wright. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Now Westbrook. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to MP. Inside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, that is just too easy. As Gobert gets this close, forget about it.
To the middle, the pass to Carter.
What the fuck is you on?
That one goes in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Eric Pascal comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Mitchell outside. Down low. The rebound by Sharp. Lakers trail by 13. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And MP with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. That's 10 points for MP.
We know that Russell Westbrook will have the ball in his hands and initiate their offense. And how about that superior passing?
To the paint. From 12 feet out. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys back there.
He's never satisfied. I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Los Angeles making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 13. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Cartwright misses. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pascal, and slam dunk by Pascal.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pascal with the steal. MP against Mitchell. Over MP. And the rejection by MP. Abdul Nader. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Jazz also changing it up. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Hart. 1:44 left in the third.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
MP passes to McConnell. To the inside. Lakers spin the ball around now. And good that time. MP's got 12 points in the game.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Mitchell passes to Pascal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 assists in the game. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Inside, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Mitchell outside. And too long on the shot.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Back to MP. Down low. Here's Sharp. Lays it up and banks it in. Sharp's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Mitchell against McConnell. Mitchell passes to Pascal. And here's Gay to the middle. Here's Clarkson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. Changes for the Lakers. Cartwright comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. And MP subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell comes in for O'Neal. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Jordan Clarkson is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in its center.
How fast does Donovan Mitchell get off the ground? My goodness.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. Westbrook against Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Into the lane. It's deflected. Davis against Mitchell. MP. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 16 points for MP.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Westbrook passes to MP. Gobert with the block.
Well, this is the calling card of Rudy Gobert, a superb shot blocker. The wingspan is a thing of beauty.
Hard, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Cartwright.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
The drive by Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down hard.
And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
A great, fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Gobert, and yes, it's good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
This is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Mitchell. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Forrest, covered by MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. Throws it up high.
And what a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
I lost this game.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
All right.
Interview me now.
Hey, MP, does winning Rookie of the Month help gain the respect of the vets on your team?
Vets don't care about awards. The way
I don't even know where to start with that one. No, the vets don't care about those awards. That's got nothing to do with anything.
Okay, so would you say you've earned the respect of the vets in the locker room then?
Look, I don't want to speak for someone else. You'll have to ask them, but I like to think my approach to the game is worthy of respect. At the same time, you earn respect by being consistent, by never taking shortcuts, so respect won't be earned until I keep doing what I'm doing. The grind is probably the hardest part of playing in the league, and I've got a long way to go to continue to earn that respect, man. All right, no more questions? Thank you.
Man, I'm answering professionally, cut. What are you thinking?
is going to be fire.
All of these things are just for me picking up a controller and saying, hey, I want to play video games. Nobody's going to say that I can't do this. Nobody's going to call me weird for doing this. Nobody's going to say that I'm out of place. This is me. And this is who I am. And I like video games. I'm never going to stop loving playing video games. It's always going to be my hobby.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV. Man, I've waited a long time to say that again.
Yes, welcome back, LD2K.
Brian, they're all over you.
I know. I'm gonna cut. Brian, hit me. Woo, let's go. Let's go. Defense can't stop that.
Let's meet the visiting team, the Los Angeles Lakers. At center. At point guard, Russell Westbrook. At power forward, at the other.
And with tip.
Thanks, B.A. Well,
Cool, that's a scary thought, Allie. Thanks for that. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Then it's MP. And for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Leonard in at the three. And Clark, the speed and athleticism from these teams, that's something that'll shape this game.
Yeah, open court play, BA, and the ability to get easy buckets in transition will be on full display in this one. Help defense will have their hands full, especially because these guys have players that are so hard to contain one-on-one.
Here's George, following the score by the Lakers. Up and in on the layup.
You know, George not content just to roam the perimeter now. He'll attack the heart of the defense as well.
Westbrook against Jackson. And here's Westbrook. 8 points in his last time out. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cartwright. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Basketball.
About a minute into this first quarter. Jackson outside. Pass to Zubats. Clock at 6. And the baseline jumper, no good. Westbrook with it. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. From deep, MP. It's James on the wing. Leonard defending. On the wing, MP. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Davis misses.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one. And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Cartwright gets the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Leonard. No good off the glass. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Here's George. Got it. Good job in the low post.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Now here's MP. His last outing he had 20. And MP throws it down.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
The Lakers in the lead. Westbrook with it. Jackson in his pocket. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson.
That's
his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Lakers substitution.
There's a minute 47 left in the first. Kennard against MP.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now Leonard in his last outing with 12 points. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
One of the most improved players ever. Kawhi came into the league as a defensive specialist, but Leonard has blossomed into a finals MVP on multiple teams. Just a franchise-level talent.
Homer said, chopper for chopper, chopper for chopper for good, chopper for chopper for good, chopper for chopper for good.
First free throw is good.
Chopper for chopper for good, dollar for dollar. I don't even know what he's saying.
And Leonard drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them.
Chopper for dollar for dollar. Chopper for chopper for chopper.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Down low. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. The Clippers have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Leonard can't get it to go.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Sharp. And here's MP. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes it on the layup. MP's got 10.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Leonard. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game on the wingman. From 18 feet away. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Lakers on top, up by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And one of the game's most imposing offensive rebounders. And it's Kanter.
Feels an extra position.
Grant, you can really sense that passion Kanter brings to the game.
You really can, B.A. I mean, he puts his heart into everything he does on and off the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got T.J. McConnell. He's out there with MP. And it's Sharp in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Jazz was all business. He scored 20 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. And during...
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
Here's MP. He's got 10. Westbrook outside. MP against Bledsoe. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
George passes to Zubac. Bledsoe outside. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
And finished off by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. George passes to Jackson. Now Bledsoe, covered by MP. George outside, from outside the arc. Rebound by the Lakers.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
MP against Bledsoe. And finished off by Davis.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Zubats inside, pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. No good off the back of the rim.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Payton comes in for Bledsoe. The Clippers shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. George outside. Pass to Jackson. Takes the 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Jackson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Payton against Westbrook. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. They've got numbers. Here's Leonard. And he banks in the layup.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Lakers on top, leading by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Slam dunk city, Paul George. With the big-time throwdown there.
James outside. Inside. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds. The Clippers will take it. The Clippers trail. Now here's Jackson. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
MP, the pass to James. MP outside. 5 on the clock. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by MP. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
Once AD gets the ball inside, he's about there. And a little power takes care of the rest.
Pass to George. Back to Leonard. Now Jackson. Now George. Over MP. George, no good. The Lakers shooting has been great this game, 58%. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there. But his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So both teams making some changes here.
I like this part.
Leonard on the wing. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Mann. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it.
And it very well should. I mean, I'd be shocked if we see anything better than that tonight.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
On the wing, MP. Leonard defending. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Leonard. And they're on the break. Pass to Kanter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Give the ball to Kanter in there because you know he's going to work hard and make things happen.
Payton's checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good from Kanter. Here's McConnell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. To the paint. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Pass to Kanter. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by McConnell. And it's the Lakers on the break. Kept alive. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Payton finds Leonard. 1:21 left in the third quarter here. Kanter, no good. The Lakers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Mann. Outside Payton. To halt the run. Kennard has the open look, and that one's on target from the wing. Kennard's gotten his first bucket of the night. Here's MP, and MP throws it down hard.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the road.
McConnell from outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to...
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stops. If we don't get stops, it's going to be a long night for us.
Focusing in on the physicality of the game. Coach Lue wants more aggressiveness.
And it's understandable. Setting the tone on defense is critical if you want to get the win.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Lakers, the big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Then it's MP. Kennard can't get it to go. And for the Lakers, they're shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Pass to Cartwright. MP outside. No good with the triple.
And, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Out of bounds, the Clippers will keep possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Jackson, he's checked in for Peyton.
Reggie Jackson.
Here's George. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Baseline jumper. Intercepted. We've played just over a minute here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Kennard. 4-3. The shot misses. Now the Lakers take it the other way. To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
With AP's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Jackson on the wing. James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, and as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the rings. LeBron's got the career numbers. But I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Leonard against Westbrook, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
James against Leonard. Oh, they need this. And Davis with the block.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Westbrook against Jackson. And here's MP from outside. Leonard pulls down the board. And for the Clippers, they're shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.